Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
You can see there right on the face of the driver, Big Bertha is back. Boy, Russ King from Callaway, that's got to make the whole company excited about to have the name back, and a lot of action on this driver this year.
Been a long time coming, and it is exciting. So the original Big Bertha launched in January of 1991.
Wow.
And
we're all old.
Yes, me in particular, because I was around back then, unfortunately. But this has been really exciting because this we have the Big Bertha name on two new drivers. This being the Big Bertha driver.
Right.
And it utilizes some technology that we could have never done back in the 90s. In particular, it gives us the ability with a slide weight on the back of the club to actually adjust our draw or fade bias.
I like that. So
this is probably the highest MOI driver that we've developed in all our years at Callaway Golf. But it's pretty intricate. We took a lot of the wasted weight out of the top. You really don't need anything up here structurally for the club. So we took the titanium out and replaced it with a forged composite, which is stronger and lighter.
Wow, okay.
Converted that into a weight out on the out perimeter of the club, which gives us the weight out in the full perimeter of the club, keeps the MOI, the stability of the club high. But you can slide it down into full draw position or all the way up to a full fade position. And down in a test environment with no variables, it's pretty effective. If we put it on our robot and hit it at 100 miles an hour in the full draw mode, change it up to the full fade mode, the dispersion on the golf ball will change about 19.5 yards.
Wow,
so it's pretty significant.
Yeah,
it's very effective technology to help you control the bias of your shots. All our new drivers include our hyperbolic face, so the faces are much faster on mishits than they were just a few years ago. That's the toughest part for the engineers, is to get that little extra ball speed off the center. All the drivers on the market now are good on the center, but it's getting that little extra ball speed off the center of the face,
which is where most of us hit it.
And unfortunately, it's true. Yeah. And these are about 2 miles an hour faster just than last year off the center, which equates to about 8 or 9 yards of distance.
Yeah.
So, Big Bertha, the brand new Fubuki shaft, which is a very high-end shaft. The Big Bertha driver includes a 50-gram Fubuki shaft, and these just launched a few weeks ago, and the consumer feedback has been fantastic right out of the gates. So
that's great.
Yeah.
There's two drivers in the line.
Two models. Yeah. This one we initially kind of designed for better players. This is the Big Bertha Alpha, and this incorporates some really unique technology that I never thought I'd see. It actually is built with we call it a gravity core, and it gives the player the ability to adjust the backspin on the club without sacrificing loft.
Wow.
So this is a 1 gram reinforced nylon stem with a 10 gram tungsten weight on the end that actually gives you the ability to create high center of gravity or low center of gravity in your golf club head. Changes the backspin a minimum of 400 cycles. For some players, it's up to 500 or 600 cycles.
Wow.
So it's really, really cool technology that allows players that are struggling with too much spin, which of course robs you of distance, to be able to just invert the core, lower the center of gravity, drop 300 to 400 cycles off their backspin, and off you go.
That is amazing technology.
And
that's the driver that's being played on tour.
This has been a huge success on the PGA Tour. So a lot of the new young players that we signed, Patrick Reed, Harris English, our marquee players, Phil Mickelson, all playing the Alpha driver across the board. Love it. So it's getting rave reviews on tour. But it gives you the ability to adjust the vertical center of gravity in the driver. It comes with 4 weights. So there's a 1 and a 7 that are the default weights in the head, but you also get a 3 and a 5, so that you have the ability to adjust the horizontal center of gravity. And then all the drivers have dual cogs and the hosel, so you have 4 loft options. So this Alpha driver technically is the most advanced adjustable driver that is on the market to date. So yeah, it's pretty unique.
So a regular player is going to come in and look at both of these and think, well, maybe I want that because I like the color. You're suggesting people get fit. I mean, that's the only way to do this, right?
It is, and a driver like this, for example, with the gravity core, if you're all over the face, your spin rates are going to go all over the place. You're not going to really be able to utilize the gravity core. The regular Big Bertha would be a much more effective driver for you. If you get down into a 12-digit or better, then you'll be able to really dial yourself in. But it's best to come out to the studio, get fit, and see how the spin rates are on the monitor.
Big Bertha is back. Callaway's pretty excited. Russ King's excited.
Yep.
Go see it.
Thank you.